Okay, now it's working. I'm here with Tommy. Tommy, you've had this Sexlets gum just blow up worldwide. Tell us, what is that exactly?
Well, it was,
Okay.
or still is.
Right,
I guess
right.
it's still around. It was a natural male enhancement chewing gum.
Interesting. That's very creative.
It was instead of all those pills in the market, it was gum.
Okay.
We launched it in 2008. Got pretty big by the end of 2009.
Because of social media campaigns that
That's
you did,
how
right?
we got the word out there. We
Okay.
had no money to market, so
Right.
we figured how are we going to get to the most amount of people in the quickest amount of time for the least amount of money? Social media.
Okay, remember, that's tip number one, guys.
That was the way to go. At the time, MySpace was pretty big, Facebook was starting out, Twitter was great, and through that we got the word out there on the product. That led a lot of the media
Right.
to call us. From radio stations to NBC News,
Excellent.
CBS,
Wow.
Fox,
Howard Stern. All these-
Jimmy Fallon,
Awesome.
the Today Show,
That's
they all spread the
fantastic.
word and they all found out through social media about the product.
Wow.
It was great. It went very big, very fast, and we weren't ready for it,
Okay.
so a lot of it crashed. But it was sort of a blessing in disguise because it led me to my business today, which is YOTM.
Which stands for?
It's really a play on letters from my name, Tommy.
Okay.
But I did a contest like for people to see what they said, and YOTM, some people said, you own the market, you own the money,
I like
you're
that.
on the money. It was all kinds of submissions that came in. It was a fun little gimmick we did and it worked.
Okay.
But it really was a play on letters from my name, Tommy.
Perfect.
So the blessing was to start this marketing company, and
And you've gotten so big, you've had like Facebook call you, Google call you, all this.
yeah,
Pretty incredible.
We're
Congratulations. Yeah.
an authorized agency from Facebook and Google, and we work certain tests for them and
Okay.
that kind of thing with advertising projects. Some of the phone tracking system we've done for
Interesting.
them. The timeline, which everybody has and
Right.
a lot of people hate. We were using it long before it kind of went public.
Wow.
It's just testing the market. It's just because there's clout, there's,
All these different.
right. It's people with followings and that kind of thing. It's not really me. It's
Okay.
more the accounts,
Okay.
the clients that we represent as ghostwriters.
And since you've done all this ghostwriting and have seen results from the companies, what two other tips could you give people to enhance their own social network marketing or social media
The
marketing?
idea of social media really is engagement.
Okay.
It's engagement. It's called engagement marketing.
I've heard that,
Engagement
yeah.
marketing is a fancy word for word of mouth.
Okay.
But word of mouth goes a long way
Okay.
than traditional marketing. Traditional
All right.
marketing and advertising, it all works. I'm not against it. I'm actually very for it.
Right.
But it could be very costly. It takes a lot of time.
Okay.
And if a business owner tells me that they have the best product in the world, I believe them. There's no reason not to believe
Sure.
them. But when my friend tells me that that is the best product in the world, I believe him a lot.
It's more believable. That's true.
And that's the
Okay.
purpose behind social media. Get your friends to talk about the products
Okay.
and to spread it.
All right.
Because there's an average of 250, 300, 400 friends per
Person.
on these social medias.
Okay.
So if somebody likes your post or your picture or your comment, their friends see it. And that's how the word gets going.
Will
And that's
spread,
your
right?
word of mouth.
Huh. So that's okay. So that's the second tip. So organically make sure you spread, and a third tip I think you had mentioned earlier was be careful about selling, right? Just try and
Yeah. I don't
Prevent-
like selling at all. Nobody likes a car salesman kind
Right.
of thing. I don't mean it literally, but if you're selling, let's use Facebook as the example. People don't go to Facebook to buy anything.
no.
They go to Facebook for entertainment, for education,
Right.
for fun, for
Interaction.
interacting
just, yeah.
thank you, with their friends, that kind of thing. That's what they go for. So
Okay.
if they're interested in what you have to say, they'll eventually buy the product
Right.
that you're talking about.
Right.
But you can't say, come buy my product. Nobody wants
No
to
one
buy
gonna
anything on Facebook. But when you recommend the product,
Okay.
hey, I had that piece of fish at that restaurant. It was
Right.
the best piece of fish I've had in my life.
Right.
Eventually somebody else is going to come and try that piece of fish.
Awesome. Well,
So-
thank you for those tips. So that's number one. Use social media. It's free, fast. Number two, make sure all your friends know so they can spread their word for you. And number three, don't sell.
Right.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Tommy, and congratulations and good luck with all
Thank
these
you.
future endeavors.
Appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye.